remember to flip it before anybody gets here. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. What's up, guys? All right. Anybody got any match questions for today? Because we only got a half an hour today. It's going to be only a half an hour today. We're just going to breeze through. I will probably just start going over the slate soon because I need to get out of here. I got to get up to the strip for lunch. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning, though. Bringing energy today. Feeling good. Feeling very, very good. Today is a beautiful day. Just going to be a good day. I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling sassy. It's a sassy day out. We only got a half an hour. Let's start running through the slate. I feel like the Jays, has this line taken off yet? I've been doing stuff for the last few hours. Got a beautiful hike in with the dogs. Absolutely gorgeous hiking with the pooches. Is this line taking off? Yeah, okay. Significantly taking off. We got a lot of minus 200s out there now. Yeah, Blue Jays just feels like a really good pick, TikTok Kev. I have a hard time seeing them lose. Just Pavetta's not right. When Pavetta's not right, like the guy already has problems striking people out, getting people out, finishing people off. Against this Blue Jays lineup right now, if not, their bullpen will blow it. Just such a significant edge in pitching. Chubby Surf with the old thumbs down. Okie dokie. So the top four of your picks and the Grizz money line, I just have to take out of pure principle. Like if that's not right, then my whole method of handicapping's wrong. No matter how bad John Moran is right now. I understand John Moran is such a wild net negative. I talk about that on the show all the time. That right now, John Moran, you just it's terrible. But people-wise, personnel-wise, Tyus Jones just figures this out. As opposed to friggin' D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns. It's such a gapping disparity. What's good, Dustin Harris? How are you, my brother? The Cardinals choked so hard yesterday against the Mets. They did. Really hard. I mean, you're up 2-0 going into the ninth. You're on the right side, right? So at plus 150-ish odds. I mean, you're on the right side. If you're on the Cardinals yesterday, that's just the way sports goes, and you just continue to just keep your head down pushing. Going to take the Tigers and the over. I guess I can see that. I always get these cute girls there's no way this is actually you can't help us right now, but there's no way that's actually a girl that good looking. Gonna take the Tigers and the over. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike the over part. I guess Eduardo Rodriguez, what does he pitch for us? I mean, I think he gives us 6 innings, 2-3 runs, and then maybe get a couple off the bullpen. I think we hit Paddock. So, yeah. I actually like the matchup a lot for the Tigers lineup against Paddock. Just with Miggy's guidance, I think and Grossman at the top. They actually have a leadoff hitter. They're going to have a very good approach on him. Took Mets plus 110 when it was 0-0. I thought that was a terrible play after they went down 0-2. Dustin Harris, that was a terrible play. No, at plus 110, you coin flipping it at 0-0. No, I don't think that's that wasn't bad. I don't know. You're just coin flipping. So, yeah, you got 10 cents. I think that was right. Marlins money line. I know some people on the Nats, but on the Marlins, I'm on the Nats. I really like Josiah Gray. I think his stuff really, really checks out. I don't know, Ralph Robertson or if you Wendy Nuggs. Wendy Nuggs. That's a sick name. I don't know if you or anybody else follows Pitching Ninja on Twitter, but he's always tagging shit with Josiah Gray in it because Josiah Gray's got such filthy stuff. I know his numbers don't necessarily jump off the radar, all those things. But if you watch Josiah Gray pitch, I would have no fucking idea what was coming at me. Everything is in the exact same arm angle. His curveball is ridiculously filthy. He's got a plus pitch. He's still young. I like this Marlins lineup. I don't know, man, against Josiah. I have a hard time. This is where at this dog price with such a good pitcher on the hill, I get Alcantara is really good too. I get it. But I'm saying this kind of dog price with this good a pitcher on the hill is where I want to be taking the Nats. Not where people are talking about, oh, the Nats are the sexy team, this, sexy, that, sexy, this. I want them now with Josiah in a nice little spot here. Giants and A's under 5 innings. I can see that. I don't think the A's are going to score anything. I think this is probably like a 6-0 game, something like that. Somebody messaged about the A's having value, and I want to say they do, but Rodon at home, I mean, what the fuck are they going to do about it? What are you going to get? You might scrap 1 or 2 together. What are you going to do about it? What, Cardinals? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Reader. I agree. Rockies are underdogs to the Phillies with German Marquez on the mound against Zach Eflin. I thought this would be a better matchup. See, my problem with this is that I thought Colorado would hit him well in Coors with the ability. Obviously, ball flies out in Coors. He usually pitches high in the zone, and if they couldn't get to him at home, I wanted to take the Rockies. But if you can't get to Eflin at home like a week ago, and now I have to take you to get to him on the road, that's tougher for me. Phillies ballpark isn't that hard to hit. It's not like we're going to some other. Where's the Phillies ballpark ranking on home park factor right now for home runs? Home park factor. Cool. Philadelphia. Yeah, it's decent for home runs. Rocky, yeah. So I don't know. I wanted to be on that. I have on the other side of the board, I have the whole thing. I can flip, but I was thinking about it, but I just can't do it. Braves, Cubs under, Fried versus Stroman. I think that's a 3-2 game, something like that. Rosario out now. I see a pitcher's duel. There's things I've hated more than that in my life. There's definitely things I've hated more. I like the look of that. I think the Cubs can pull it out too. So I like where your head's at, Dustin. That's a great call. Fried versus Stroman. I think Stroman will pitch well here. He's got to rebound soon. He's been pretty dumpy, right? As I remember. I expect him to be able to rebound against this lifeless fucking Atlanta lineup that all hates each other. Fading Atlanta is a good play. Yeah, he's been absolutely terrible. I like a Stroman buy low spot against a team that hates each other. That sounds like a good move, Dustin. Let's look at I like that. The nice move, Dustin. ATL CHC under attached to the Cubs, because I think that makes sense that it's the same line of thought, right? So I like that. Milwaukee, Grizzlies, and Suns. Milwaukee, I don't believe is playing tonight. The Heat or the Hawks, I would take the Hawks at this price personally. I understand it's a terrible matchup and there's nowhere to guard Jimmy Butler, who I hate, or Tyler Herro, who's young. But I would still take the Hawks. I just think it's such same thing as yesterday. We were saying take the Raptors over the Sixers. It's just like a terrible spot where you need to, like, in those closeout games, you really need people that are going to put their foot down to the pedal rather than take like that pull-up jump shot like a James Harden. And Suns I can understand. Butler out tonight plus Lowry out. Wait, Jimmy Butler's out, so it's just Herro? Oh, that stinks. That stinks. Nice call, Dustin. Well, that makes me not want to take them. I mean, it is one less mismatch, but I guess Lowry being out is like an actual negative. So Goldblum, I assume you meant Heat with that. Which I don't hate the Heat one. I think the Grizzlies are going to win. I can see all the home teams winning. The one I'm most afraid of would be the Heat, personally. Even though I get the optics of the Suns game last game, I hate Chris Paul. But the other players on that team, like Mikal Bridges, those guys are all going to have better games next time out. Cam Johnson, even Cam Payne. Jay Crowder is going to eventually have a game where he hits like a decent percentage from 3. There's a good Suns game coming. Do I think the Raptors will send the series to Game 7? Imagine if the Sixers really choke 3-0. I can see it. I mean, they could be smart enough to get Maxey the ball a lot at the end of this. And it's like they got fat people on their team that slow down the stretch every playoffs anyway. So if they just slow earlier than normal, is that going to surprise me? The Raptors have a ton of length on defense with this whole Like this next iteration of the Raptors, we've talked about it all season. We talked about it in preseason. This next iteration of the Raptors is going to be really, really good. They have so much fucking length and they have awesome leadership. The White Sox, versus a lefty at home. What is it? Lynch versus Kike Babes? Right? I didn't get a chance to look at that one too much. Yeah. I mean, the White Sox versus a lefty at home angle. You got the bet on the bump under -150 if you got it, if it's still around there. I can definitely get that. Oh my God, it's Rob. They're playing like shit, and I'd rather not invest in a team that's playing like shit. So I'm not personally going to do it, but I do have the White Sox on the lean board. I would definitely want it under -150 though. So better than -150. The Brewers, I would rather be on the Pirates personally in that game. The Brewers are bad hitting right now. Like there's no two ways around it. We've been watching the Brewers and we've pegged that. They're one of the teams we pegged better this season. They're shit. Their lineup's terrible right now. I mean, you can't have McCutchen in the 4-hole in 2022, right? Like, well, what are we doing here? What is that team doing? And like a lot of other people have more faith in Rowdy Tellez than I do, or Craig Counsell does, obviously. I only had Cardinals +1.5, one of the worst beats I've seen. Yeah, pretty bad, Carson. Not one of the worst. Yeah, pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Going up 2-0 in the – it's pretty bad. I am Rugby Player. What's up? How are you, my brother? Dallas Stars moneyline hammer. Maybe if you're a hockey guy, it sounds like Vinny Helfer's got a slang. We've had some hockey people in here. Anybody got anything to say about that? Ja assists. Dude, he's playing such bad basketball right now. Be cheesy. Like maybe better him get assists than points because he can't put the ball in the bucket to save his life right now. But I just think Ja's playing like very bad basketball. He's throwing the ball to the other team more than his own team. I mean, that part everybody can see, but it's just a whole thing combined. Like Tyus needs to be playing the majority of the minutes, and I don't think they're going to do that, but I still think they'll find a way because Tyus will do it. He is such a winner. Think about the team that he won a national championship with. Think about that team, and he beat like a much more veteran team, whatever. He can do this. Tyus can do this. As long as Ja doesn't completely play them out of it, he can do this. Blue Jays team total over 3.5. Yeah, I think that makes sense. It's that low? That seems really low. I took Jays yesterday for 200. Nice, Ralph Robertson. I thought that was a really good spot. We had the back door out with the bullpen, which played well here today. Bullpen takes really important recently, really important. So that's one reason I like the Milwaukee pit under today. Both bullpens look really rested. We look fine in that department. I got the mortgage on SD and Dodgers parlay. Tell me I'm going to see the light tomorrow. I mean, I would never put my mortgage on a baseball game. I would never put my mortgage on anything in life other than my parents loving me tomorrow. But I like both those sides. I like the Dodgers definitely. And you put a bunch of money on Musgrove, and San Martin has shown serious control problems this year. I mean, Justin Martin, I like the sides you're on rather than being on a different side. I got some winners for you. The over in the Guardians game and the over in the Mariners game. The Mariners fucking Tampa Bay game is interesting to me. I wanted to take Tampa, Seattle so bad off the bump. We're huge Mariners guys. I think they're gonna fucking lose, aren't they? They're gonna find a way to lose that game. I don't know. I don't think Tampa's very good. I don't think Houston's very good. We managed to keep people off of Houston yesterday. People in the chat that really liked Houston. Texas versus lefties. They get to them. Eventually they get to them. Kind of like Texas. They at least work them. They're working them to the bone. Kind of like what Seager's cooking up over there. He looks like he gives a shit. I got so the over in the Mariners game, them getting to Logan Gilbert. I kind of hate their lineup. Matt Whistler, though, definitely get that. You want to put an over opposite, like whatever kind of bullpen game with Matt Whistler. How are they going to do against? What are they going to bring in? Are they going to do Whistler and then like a Beaksy kind of thing? Yeah, they can really pitch any of them. Okay. Well, I get it if you like that, I guess. I was leaning Angels. What is Was I leaning Angels? I think I was leaning Angels. Yeah, with Patrick Sandoval versus Tristan McKenzie. I don't know if McKenzie's far enough along. McKenzie's a guy I love. I inexplicably bought a ton of Tristan McKenzie rookie cards when I had too much money. Really like him, but Sandoval is pretty fucking good, man. He's got some pretty crazy stuff. What's this lineup going to do against that? Wait, why do you want the over in the Guardians game? Will the Baller, do you mind explaining some rationale there with these two on the bump? I mean, you think the Angels are really going to hit McKenzie and you want to give yourself the out that the Indians are really going to work Sandoval? Are they really going to work Sandoval? I could see Straw doing it. Kwan's out. Ramirez isn't necessarily that. I don't know, man. I guess some of the righty bats can have success, is what you're thinking. Padres -1.5 is this play of the day, CJ Prosser. I can see the rationale. I definitely get the rationale. Why am I not on that game? Who the fuck is Campusano? This guy that is DHing for the Padres today. Man, Cronenworth's a black hole. This lineup, man, with Profar at 4, this lineup looks kind of fucking gross for San Diego, by the way. But nothing to write home about on the other side either. And Joe Musgrove's got some nuts. But that San Diego lineup, what's going on there? Dallas has Ottinger and net. Amazing home team versus Vegas. You want to fade the Vegas Knights? I think there's got to be value there. At some point, you would think there would just be value there from just pure optics of what's going on. Like, they're new. They've been good the whole time. Vegas. The pitching matchups and bullpens are weak in both games. I actually think the Angels bullpen is all right now. I think, and they've been kind of proving that it's been pretty good too. And the names kind of check out. I actually think the Angels bullpen, that was one of the keys we kind of checked off at the beginning of the season. We were like, this is a bullpen that they might have done enough here. I think they actually did enough here. Everybody likes the Padres today. We gotta inject Joe Musgrove into my veins. Hey, there's worse things to do for sure. I bought it down yesterday, last leg of my parlay. Wait, Okie Dad. Wait, what were you talking about? Oh, Blue Jays. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Wait. So Woodrow versus Keller throw gems today. 5 to 6 days ago, it was a 1-0 game between these two teams with the same pitchers, 4-2 final. Yeah, I mean, Dustin and the bullpens are both rested. I mean, what's changed? Have you watched the Brewers play baseball recently? What's changed between these two people, between these two teams? So that's for me. I agree. McKenzie going to cough up a couple runs. He's talented, but still developing. I think both starters give him 2 to 3 runs, and the bullpens aren't very good. Okay, well, the baller. I get where your head's at. I like the rationale. Okay, roll with it. I do think McKenzie will cough up some runs. So I agree with you on that part. I really like the first part. The second part, I don't necessarily agree with all the way. But the first part, definitely agree with you on. And I love him. You don't like the Crone show? Who are we talking about, Carson? The CJ Crone show? I love CJ Crone. I would avoid the Reds Padres fan. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't want anything to do with that. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I don't know why. I don't want anything to do with it. I did say Giants +1.5 yesterday. Giants team total over. Burns was killer until he imploded towards the end. Did he implode all the way, or did the bullpen do a lot of that? I didn't watch the last few minutes. I checked out when it was 1-0, and then it was poop my pants a little bit at the end on the under. As a Reds fan, Jonathan India is back, who is the heart of the team and needs team to. Yeah, I guess. I don't hate that. I mean, yeah, how bad can the Reds be? Honestly, how bad can they be? Let's just realistically, how bad can you be at a sport? You got to win sometimes. Has Joe Musgrove been pitching well? Let's look into this. 2-0 with a 1.8 ERA. Okay, well, not bad. He just faced him, huh? Let's look and see what kind of contact was made. By the way, if anybody has questions, it's the last 10 minutes. I got to be out of here by 1:30 because I got to be up on the strip for a lunch. So my bad today. I'll run through. I just think the Tigers have to have value. They have the better pitcher, and they're like even teams in my head. What day was that? Shit. What day was that game? What day was that game when they pitched? It was on the 19th. A week ago. Wow, to the day. Oh, no. San Diego, Cincinnati. All right, what kind of contact was made in this game? Was it hard contact or soft contact? There's some hard contact made by Cincinnati in this game earlier. A couple of hundreds in the first inning, exit velocities, consistently in the 90s. I mean, not crazy. Looks like the top of the lineup. I don't know who TJ Friedel is, but he hit him well. Farmer. Tommy Pham stinks. I don't know. There's some guys that could probably have some success in this lineup versus Musgrove. I like Colin Moran. A big Colin Moran guy. Need player props in Miami, Atlanta. Help me out, brother. Oh, Miami, Atlanta. Oh, for basketball? I would go John Collins overs. How gimpy is he? What did he do last game? But things involving John Collins, if he's playing well enough. Things involving, like, I don't know, whoever's playing better between Bogdanovich and Kevin Huerter. I mean, we're going to need some fucking points. We're going to give up some points. We're going to have to score some points in this game. You're going to have to score 110 points or something. Cade Cunningham snubbed out of Rookie of the Year. We all feel BT Koch. I should have known it was you. I looked over at the name, and that was thanks for making my afternoon. BT Koch, thanks for making my afternoon. You're my boy, dog. When we talk about Braves having one of the worst bullpens in baseball so far, I feel bamboozled. Yeah, I think they all hate each other. I'm just going to everything explained to me. They hate each other. Preds, money line. Oh, man, I got to get into some hockey at some point in life. Thanks, though. If any other hockey people you guys want to chat in the chat, Tigers team total, I get that for sure. I think they can win a low-scoring game. I think they can win a higher-scoring game here. If they win a lower-scoring game, we are going to need, bare minimum 6 out of Eduardo Rodriguez, and then, we're going to clench for one inning before Lange and Soto. Going to Cardinals game again, Jake Carson. The guy just can't stay away. Pretty fucking electric game yesterday. How do you not go again? I completely understand that. Any lean on this game? I'm a big Bassett fan. Fishy line to me. Yeah, I don't want to fade the Mets. I just kind of against Jordan Hickson like a bullpen game. Why did Bassett not pitch well in his first start or something, and people are fading like optically? Because Bassett's pretty good. Who do you guys gonna bring in after him? What are you two doing? You guys are fucking meth heads. Stop. Chris Bassett Fangraphs. No, he's been fine. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. I just like the Mets are just like I don't know, man. Lindor leadership. Trae Young points, assists, rebounds over 39.5 is solid. Well, let's look at this shit. What was the box score of the last one? Let's pick a good player prop. We can do this. I can do that. Game they won, 111, 110. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Herder. Jesus, dude. What about an Okongwu over? Is that a real thing, or is that crazy? Can I get an Okongwu over? Can I get a I don't hate DeAndre Hunter trying to think he needs to take a lot of shots? So Collins definitely is playing just bootleg injured. So can I get like a Hunter or an Okongwu? Padres teed off on San Martin last outing. I'll say again, okay, interesting. Yeah, San Martin looked terrible. The only time I saw him this year, like couldn't locate the zone at all. And I mean, he did have good demeanor. The one thing I will say about San Martin, I liked his demeanor while he was falling apart. Very mature. What it do? How are you doing, Lover to Trish? Last 4 minutes, guys. I got to be at hard out at 1:30 today. I'm on the Reds aren't as bad as they seem. Wave. Okay, I get that. Reds crushed a lot of parlays today. I could see it. Jimmy Butler out. Braves today, I'd rather be on the Cubs personally. I think that's a little wide. I think Stroman pitches well against this lineup. And can all the righty heavy bats in the Cubs lineup hit Fried a little bit? Maybe. I have them on the lean. And then the under makes a lot of sense. I think it's 8, right? So I'll take a snapshot of this before I run out of the house and post it to Twitter and Instagram story. Hawks up to -5 is solid in my book. Up to +5, I can understand that. At least one of the mismatches is out. Now we just have to worry more about Harrow. Take the over for Bam in that game. He's going to be the guy that steps up. I can also see that. I don't dislike that. What's the best bet today? I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Not sure, Ralph. I don't know. I just want to have an enjoyable day. I don't really have anything that screams like this is like super insanity. I mean, I want to put 2 units on the Grizz because I just don't see it anyway in the world. But that's like one of my believing things kind of picks. A Tom Aspinall of sorts. Cubs give up the least amount of runs from innings 7 through 9 in baseball. Wow. That bullpen's been working out then since the first few games of the season. It's been working out much better. Ladder Gabe Vincent 3s. Whoa, I like everybody helping out, bro. Jay Cutler smokes. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate the teamwork, boys. Good vibes. Good vibes in here. Good vibes in here. Hate unders, but take Young and Morant under on points. Ja Morant under on points sounds pretty fucking awesome. I like Okongwu over in rebounds if it's around 5 to 7. Okongwu is past his prime, I think. How can he be past his prime? He's like 3 years into the league. How is that possible? 8 in points and rebounds over. I think Okongwu doesn't even know what his prime is yet. He has no idea what it even consists of. 8 in points and rebounds over. I like that. Sup, Jake? How are you, Sonny Carnes? The GOAT Isaac Likely is in the portal. That's hilarious. He's got to go to UTEP. Tell me Isaac Likely is going to UTEP. I would love to see him at UTEP. Gabe Vincent 3s at home, and without Lowry, he'll hit 3 plus 8 out of 12 games. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I like the logic. Good work, Jay Cutler. Smokes. Hawks win by 10 plus. Yeah, I'm going to have some Hawks money line. Padres first 5. I don't know. I just don't want anything to do with the Padres now. What do you think about the Mariners today? I wanted them originally. I get it with Gilbert. Just, I don't know. Mariners are a team I want to buy. Tampa's a team I want to sell. They're on the other side of the board somewhere. Fuck it. Give the dice. Give the dice. They're a team I want to buy, team I want to sell. Logan Gilbert, dance for me, motherfucker. Low on the Tampa Bay lineup, low on Tampa Bay in general. I don't know what the line is, whatever. Okay, I think I got to get out of here. I have McChickens plus 180 great value with Devers out for Boston. McChickens? Isn't Boston playing what's they're called? Is that the Red Sox or the McChickens? Marlins, Mets, Mariners today. I don't like the Marlins, but I like the other two-ish. I don't know. Okay, Sonny Carnes. I got to get out of here, boys. I'm sorry. It's 1:30. It's my heart off. I can't do Marlins. I don't know. I'm such a big Josiah Gray guy now. I'm buying his stock like crazy. We live and die by the arm of Sandy. I love Josiah Gray. I can't tell you how much I like Josiah Gray. Oh, your nugget is blocking the board. Oh, this thing? Oh, my bad. Oh, my head. My nugget is my head. I'm going to post it. Yo, S. Fisher, I'm going to post it to my Twitter and my Instagram as I run out of here. Okay, guys. Hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful day. See you, Dustin Harris, on YouTube.